Welcome back. This is another episode on T.G.K. TV. It's not the Pockets and the Crew show. You see the usual two. We're not doing a show today. We're going to go and have a little debate about the upcoming fight on September.
The first debate is, why is my name not a part of the title of this fucking show?
Hold on. We're not there yet.
T.G.K. TV.
This is
with
T.G.K.
Dave.
The Garcia Kid _ Hit me up on Instagram. This is
Cowboy Dave _ PEC.
And I know you see an empty seat right here. So we have a special guest, right? Come on in. We brought the homie to talk a bunch of shit.
He gets a special shout out every single one.
Yeah, he made it.
Fuck him.
You can talk shit to me in person though.
I wouldn't do that. I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the mic.
The mic.
Play as fuck up.
Alright, so we're going to go discuss a few topics on the upcoming fight. What is this, Saturday night?
The gay version of the casting couch?
Casting.
Yeah.
This is where it starts.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. We're gonna discuss the upcoming fight. You should know which fight it is. Triple G Canelo, the rematch.
Big time.
I guess we can start off by talking about how we saw the first fight. I saw a runaway by Triple G, where he dominated the first half of the fight, and then you can split the rest of the rounds after that. But Canelo finished strong or whatever, but
right.
He was the boxer that looked more out of his normal style than Triple G. Triple G did what Triple G do, except he didn't knock him out. But
right.
Canelo used to dominate. He's been knocking guys out, smaller guys, early rounds, but he didn't do any of that against Triple G. He went backwards.
He turned him into a track star.
Yeah, he went backwards. Everybody who likes to talk shit about Mayweather for years about running. Well, your boy Canelo did the same shit.
Yeah, it was
minus
hightailing that one.
Yeah, minus the hugging.
I mean, I've always known, like, whenever you're fighting, you score the bout on who's the more aggressive one, the more active one. And I always saw Triple G as all right, this dude was active the entire fight, yet. Can I jump into the scorecard? What was it, 118, 111 on one of them?
Yeah.
That was bogus, and that's what pissed me off more than anything out of that entire thing. I could take a draw, I just couldn't take that scorecard.
Yeah, and
whenever they called it, they hadn't said who was going to, but I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, in championship fights, two caliber fighters like that, there's never a 118, 111 because they're both gonna scrap, and
right.
you'll see 115, 113, maybe 114, 114 draw at the most. 116, 113, a few knockdowns maybe, but not 118, 111. In a fight where nobody hit the canvas, you don't score it that far apart.
I could have seen it go in the draw, but not that.
Yeah, they had like Triple G with some scrub up in there or something.
Yeah. I don't know what fight they were watching.
Yeah.
But it's sickening because Lady Bird, whatever her name was, her husband's a referee. So if she can be corrupted by Golden Boy or anybody in boxing, that means I'm sure the referees are too, That's how you'll take a point off of somebody for dropping a mouthpiece on accident or something. But
we need Willis to ref this next fight.
Yeah. You get Steve Willis in there.
We'll be all up in there.
Yeah.
Yo, why is it that boxing always has this like this bad? It's like an elephant in the room. It's like it just feels more corrupted than any other sport.
Because it's mob fronted, like
mob ties,
mob connected, mob ties.
Drizzy.
Jay Prince,
Jay Prince.
Sorry if you're listening. I'm sorry if I'm calling you out, but Jay Prince, he controls a big part of black boxing,
right?
And then there's some cartel
controls Earl Spence then.
Probably, he had Andre Ward whooping people's ass. He had that Stevenson dude, Shakur Stevenson out of Philly, but he got arrested for whooping somebody's ass. He used to own Mayweather, and he went in there and whooped everybody in Mayweather's camp when Bob Arum stole him. So we beat him with bats and got $600,000 cash.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for walking around with that much cash.
Yeah, well, he made their ass go to the bank. Go get it. What's his name? Mayweather called crying to Bob Arum, needing like, hey man, this fool was serious.
Yeah.
Because he fought for Bob Arum while he was under contract for Jay Prince. So Jay Prince just went in there, beat everybody's ass, and said, "Just pay me for the money I would have made for that fight."
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the metal detector of Houston and Texas in a way. So,
hell yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I saw Triple G winning the first one clearly.
So
yeah, I knew that they were gonna score it close just because it was fucking
Canelo.
Yeah,
Golden Boy.
It's something that had been talked about for so long and postponed for so fucking long.
Yeah,
so I knew they were gonna bring it close.
And back to the rigging in boxing. That's why a lot of fighters don't like fighting in certain places. Like if you fight in Brooklyn and you're the East Coast fighter, you're gonna get favorited. If you fight in Texas and you're Hispanic, you're gonna get favorited. I mean, we saw Danny Garcia go home to Puerto Rico, lose to Mauricio Herrera, and get booed by the home fans, and still get the win. And he's been exposed. He's losing now. Now that he's fighting Porters and
Porter beat his ass.
Porter beat him. He made it ugly, but he beat him. He lost to Thurman, the same thing.
Yeah, we had a good run, Garcia.
No, I mean, you fighting Rod Salkas and shit, you gotta win.
And then this nigga had the audacity to tweet that he was gonna call out Earl Spence after the fight.
Hey, shout out to Earl Spence, repping for the D. Dallas.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out Earl Spence.
Stop hanging out with Broner and Gervonta Davis and
don't fuck with Davis. I hate
they're low-key gay.
Yeah, they're all low-key gay. I won't fight them though.
So we're about to jump into the pros and cons between Canelo Alvarez and Triple G Gennady Golovkin. I guess we'll throw it to the Gennady Golovkin expert over here, repping. So what would you say are Gennady's pros and cons?
His pro, it's definitely his chin. His chin is his defense. He doesn't really have to bob and weave too much when he can eat a punch. We saw Canelo land that right hook, and after it landed, he was just like,
damn.
Fuck.
One of my pros and cons was going to be in the sense of Triple G's pros. He has fought true middleweights. He's fought dudes in his class. Canelo, after beating Mayweather, losing to Mayweather, but starting to get notoriety, whatever.
Right.
He started creating all these fake ass weight classes, fighting at 144, 148, right. 151, 151.7. 150, whatever the fuck, and they just came. They were just making belts to give this fool, man. They weren't true middleweights. They weren't true welterweights. They weren't true junior welterweights. None of that. And wow, and then he was always getting the guys to come up. Small guys, 140-pound guys to come up to 154. Yeah, Amir Khan should have never got into the ring with him, or he'd fight guys who were off a 2-year delay, and they called Triple G out for that, but he would have fought Canelo if he didn't get busted for roids. So they were saying, "Oh, you're fighting a guy who hasn't fought in 2 years." Well, he signed to fight Canelo. It's not Triple G's fault. Canelo couldn't fight.
Right.
But yeah, my thing is Triple G has been fighting guys in that weight class. He's more comfortable at that weight than Canelo is, and Canelo looks a little skinny at it right now.
Right.
He's in dire need of that tainted meat.
Yeah.
I think for me, Triple G's pro is the fact that he has that all that power.
Yeah.
Canelo does have power as well, but I feel like once Triple G can finally cut him off and just unleash that power, I think that's going to make the difference.
Canelo's power relies on his counterpunching.
Yeah.
And Triple G can just come in and maul you. But
I'm going to say my game plan point for this, but I think there's a way to get around that.
The fighters who fought Triple G say is his right hand is powerful, his jab is powerful.
Right.
Shit hurts.
Yeah, I mean, he went against a defensive specialist in Kell Brook. And just broke his face. Yeah,
he wasn't winning by the numbers, but
the fight was looking a little nervous. I've been watching Triple G since you had to watch him on YouTube the next day, or when he fought in Morocco at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Yeah, you just had to watch him.
Different language.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, he didn't understand. The rings are like you just watch HBO Showtime, you get used to Tecate and Corona. But this one was being promoted by Chang from China, and they're fighting on boats in Morocco, all types of weird shit.
Yeah, WWE steel chairs.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was just some people sitting in the ring. But to just break Kell Brook's face like that, a guy who beat Sean Porter in Europe with pure defense, the fight was looking kind of scary for Triple G, but once he landed that, broke his orbital bone, that was it.
Yeah, after that, he kept looking at the corner like, stop this shit.
This shit hurts.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What about the pros and cons for Canelo?
One more for Triple G.
One more for Triple G.
I got to give it to Abel Sanchez as far as a trainer.
Good point.
That's a proven trainer. He's won with multiple fighters. He hasn't just rode the Canelo coattail all the way from Guadalajara, wherever the fuck they're from. Yeah, Guadalajara to Las Vegas. Sanchez has been winning.
Is that a shot to Guadalajara?
Nah.
Oh, no.
Because they got them cartels over there.
Hi, guys.
What's up, y'all?
You guys are cool.
But if we want to go to the other side and give the pros, the one pro I give to Canelo is he has more ring experience with actual champions. No matter what weight they were in, he's fought better fighters, but...
It kind of pissed me off too that Canelo was talking shit about Triple G style, where he could only come forward and he didn't have like anything else. When before Canelo fought Mayweather, that was his style. He didn't have the counter punching. It wasn't until he got his ass whipped by Mayweather that he learned the counter punching.
Right.
Yeah. And I guess that's that's a pro for Canelo.
I mean,
it's just counter punching.
Yeah, because when he fought Erislandy Lara, in my
Lara
opinion,
worked
might have beat him.
Mayweather,
He worked the same Mayweather game plan. When you fight Lara, and he was a southpaw too, so that throws Canelo off because they're both left-handed. It makes it kind of awkward. He kept going back on him, counter punching him, and
lost that one.
and at that time, Canelo was still, which I still say he does. He takes a lot of the middle round fights off because he gets tired. He doesn't have the stamina.
Right.
He's always been kind of he's big. He has big legs and stuff, and I think that weighs him down.
He gets blown up.
And then even when he rehydrates heavily. Yeah. So when a fighter was going counter,
he jumps up like fucking 10 pounds. Fucking water weight.
Yeah. And then when you solely rely on your offense, you look bad fighting defensive fighters because you look like you're the one chasing him. You look nervous. You look like you're just getting defeated because
you're like out of your norm.
Yeah, out of your norm. So once he developed counter punching, he was knocking cats out.
Yeah. Who would you say has more styles to throw at the opposing fighter?
Definitely Canelo.
Canelo.
I hate that son of a bitch, but he fight different styles.
Yeah, but they always say
Triple G's styles work for him this far.
Yeah, Mexican style, he brawls. He goes in there and fights you.
He was at like a 90%.
And that's what we want to see. We want to see a damn brawl on Saturday.
It's not gonna happen. Canelo's not gonna stand in front of Triple G.
No, he knows he doesn't want that. He don't want that rock'em sock'em robots going. I think Triple G is a stronger hitter.
Yeah, with the earlier rounds, you saw him try to come forward and hitting Triple G, but also taking punches, and towards the later rounds, he had the bob and weave. He went Mayweather on him.
Right. You got any other pros and cons on Canelo?
Khan, he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
You heard that first.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, my only pro or con on Canelo is obviously the counter punching. It seems like he relied on it a lot in the first match. That's why it seemed like that fight just dragged out because you got Triple G just coming up, and Canelo just keeps looking for that counter punch. And there wasn't any how would you say, any just straight up
Triple G
straight up boxing towards the end of the rounds.
Be countered.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be a close fight, so I guess we could transition into the next part of this video, which is gonna be our game plans for these boxers. I'll start this one off. I just want to say, if Triple G's game plan, my game plan for Triple G is eat one of those counters and stay in there. Don't back out.
Yeah,
eat a counter.
He ate that right hook.
And just stay in there and just don't get out of that clutch. So
I ain't eating shit. If I can counter a counter, I'm gonna counter that one. Fuck that. But yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, take that risk at taking a counter so you could get in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's Triple G style anyways. Take a punch to land a punch.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always been
but
bread and butter.
Canelo would try and rope-a-dope him, trying to get him on the trying to get himself on the ropes to counter, and Triple G would kind of go and be like, nah, get your ass, come fight me.
Right.
And then Canelo was just sitting on the ropes like,
kind of how he did with Mayweather whenever he was trying to get Mayweather.
Like, come on, come in, because he wants to come and get his ass. But nah, I mean,
he's more of a middle round.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
ring boxer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna step into your court.
Right.
Like, nah, hell no, we're gonna fight out here.
Right. I mean, it just Canelo's not gonna go out there. So that's what I'm saying. I think if Triple G he got that chin. He's got to depend on that chin. Take one of those shots and just get in there and don't back out.
Yeah, he's gonna have to cut off the ring early on.
Gotta cut the ring off.
Right.
He kind of let Canelo move around a lot.
Yeah.
The last fight, and one thing you gotta do is chop his ass in the body. If Canelo is skinnier, which he looks skinnier,
right,
he's not gonna have enough to take them hits.
Right.
He hit his ass in the kidneys a few times. I want to see.
You're gonna have to put that picture on there and let them see how much fucking weight.
Yeah. If you put the difference of 2017 Canelo versus 2018 Canelo.
Oh, that picture where that shirt just seems like it's just sagging on him.
That when he's in the pajamas.
Right.
And then even his body looks different. People want to say like, oh, he's gonna look quicker, he's gonna look that.
I think he is relying on the speed because then he put out that picture where he threw like 44 fucking punches in. Which realistically, he's not gonna land 44 fucking punches in a row.
No. That people misunderstand that. I mean, he's throwing the shit out of those punches with what, hand tape on him?
Yeah.
Right.
Put them 16 ounces on and see how.
And they're fucking like close.
They're finding 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So you start throwing them 16 ounces around. I don't know if you ever boxed, but when you box, after you start getting tired, them fucking hands drop. You got your hands here. And that's when your face gets exposed, you know. But they're professionals. They know what, you know. I ain't gonna tell them that they don't know what they're doing. But for those of you who don't know, you know, sometimes you gotta get the same weight, but you get more padding. If you're a defender like Mayweather, you want more padded gloves to the block, which takes away from your power. But these two cats, they want the knockout. Yeah, they want a knockout, so they're gonna be some hard hits. So they're heavy gloves.
Canelo was like, "Oh, you promised him a knockout after 6." It was something you promised one before 10.
Yeah. Hey, Abel is G, bro. Even though Gennady can't speak up.
Yeah, I mean, that shit pissed me off too. Canelo was like, "Oh, why didn't you fight and say anything?" Because he doesn't talk either one of your languages.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. It's like Triple G. He's been coming here. He started in New York, I think Madison Square Garden, trying to fight over here, trying to get fans. He knew the fans were, that liked his style were the Mexican ones, so he catered to our style, Mexican style, wear the sombreros. I didn't find it racist at all because I knew what he wanted.
Racist when Mayweather did.
I found it when he did it, and he wore them Mexico trunks against De La Hoya. That was, brought up.
I think Floyd was trolling back.
Yeah, he was. He was the original troll. Yeah. So I give him props. But this fool from Kazakhstan, all over the other side of the world, he's trying to learn English, and a lot of times he doesn't understand what the fuck they ask him, and he just says, I'm in good fight.
He has some pre-recorded statements or pre-practice statements.
Yeah, like, I like box. I like boxing. This is good for
big
boxing.
Drama show.
Big drama show. September 16th, they'll see.
I want the Canelo fight.
Yeah. Max, look at me. I got all the belts. So but then Canelo's motherfucking ass understands English and can speak a little, but he's... Yo, una pelea bien grande. Like,
that's how you know motherfucker use fucking steroids.
Yeah, baby nuts.
Like his nuts
no, in realidad, look at that.
Yeah, he tries to say all these little. He tries to, like, when he talks, he's like a girl selfie quotes. Like, he tries to drop them zingers and shit. Like, man, just say some real shit.
I think one thing that pissed me off before they fought Canelo was he said, "I'm not scared of anyone. I'll put these gloves on and fight him right now."
Oh,
and then ducked him for 2 years.
Yeah. I think that's where the tide turned in like his popularity with the majority of fans, because now a lot of his fans.
I think that's like after that.
I think it was Mexican that moment right there when you started delaying this fight, because we waited so long for Pacquiao and Mayweather. It's like we all hated them for having to fight so late, and it's like, all right, don't wait till Triple G gets older. Let's get that shit down.
Yeah,
so I think that's
what he was doing, playing the waiting game.
Yeah, and I give props to people like him, people like me. We're both going for Triple G. He's wearing Triple G proudly.
Yeah.
There's some people who are just like, oh, look at you being a fake Mexican, going for Triple E and this and that. It's just like you're being a fucking sellout by just copying with the Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then you want to be mad when another race does something for themselves. Right. But yet you want to just root for the Mexican because he's Mexican. Like, no, when you're a real boxing fan, you like boxing styles, you like boxers, you see them come up. You don't just cheer for the motherfucker wearing your flag,
Yeah.
You just cheer for who you like.
I mean, Gennady's story is...
I don't cheer for Mexico. I mean, I do, but if Mexico's playing America, I'm puro pinche USA.
And I like Mexico's soccer team because I feel like Mexico as a nation cares more for the sport than America's team. I like I said, I root for both of them. I hope both of them make it well. But
make it at FIFA.
I hope we can make it to a World Cup.
All of our athletes in the United States are playing other sports, but USA does have some young midfielders, Costa and McKinley. But back to boxing.
So game plan. Well, I gave my game plan for Triple G.
Oh, we had the same thing. Cut the ring, and hit the body.
Put pressure on him.
Yeah, I guess we're all in agreement on that one. I mean, that was his initial game plan, but I'm saying more specifically, like...
I think more of the first fight, I think both fighters were nervous about each other's power.
The first couple of rounds.
And then after Triple G got used to his power, he started coming forward more.
Yeah, and then the inactivity is going to come to play. Triple G fought Marchisserie, whatever his name was, and whooped his ass. He's been in the ring. Canelo wasn't supposed to do anything for months, Right. And he's barely. I mean, he's probably feeling it because I'm sure he was working out still, but he wasn't training.
So what's going to be Canelo's game plan?
Counter punch. The counter. He's going to have to move. He's going to have to look more active.
Right.
Because activity sells rounds sometimes, and we talked about it earlier.
I think that's going to be the difference. He needs, on that note, activity. He has to start active instead of waiting until the 6th round to finally get active.
But one thing I did notice that was going in Canelo's favor the first fight is whenever he was landing combinations.
With the uppercut.
Yeah.
Because Triple G kind of comes in like this with his head down, and if you can kind of play with him a little bit and come in on him, which Canelo does have a good uppercut.
Because Triple G will eat a couple combinations.
But the problem with throwing an uppercut is your body's gonna be weird. You're setting yourself up for a hard. If you ducks one, a hard counter, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But he's gonna have the counter uppercut. Triple G go to the body, cut the ring off.
That's one thing I wish he would have did more in the first fight was go to the body. He kind of just he abandoned that, and that was kind of his bread and butter.
And if you want to say Mexican style, that's the Mexican style. You chop the body, get the head.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I feel like he was going for that one hitter quitter at that point.
It's game 1 of the finals. It's the first quarter of the Super Bowl.
I think that knockout blow.
Now that they have a feel for each other, Triple G's gonna want to come forward more.
Yeah, and I actually do feel like Triple G's camp and Triple G himself do believe that Canelo was dirty, and I feel like Triple G as a human respects the art of boxing, the integrity of boxing more than Canelo does. Canelo, he looks like he's a diva.
And you know how you can prove that? Is because Triple G agreed to take a lower cut in the second fight before the whole shit. That should tell you a lot that the dude would take less of the cut just to get that rematch.
I mean, he always said it. I want big fights. I want I want championships. I want,
Even the first fight, whenever they couldn't come to an agreement, he was like, "Well, fuck it, take as much as you want. Just make this happen."
And it's still stalled.
Yeah.
But I really do think that Triple G saw that you can win a fight and not win it because of the judges. So he's gonna go win this one.
Yeah,
we're jumping into predictions.
He's not leaving it into the judges' hands this time.
Yeah. Right, so we're about to jump into the predictions. Dave is on it. What's your prediction going into this fight on Saturday?
I got Triple G winning the fight, and I got Canelo dropping in one of the rounds. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout, but I do think he's gonna touch the canvas this time for sure on a hit to the body.
What round you predicting?
Canelo likes to take rounds off in the middle of the fights always, so I'm gonna go round 7. He'll touch the canvas.
And it's gonna go to a decision.
It's going to 12, but this fight will be decided by that one knockdown. I still say they might judge it. 2 rounds to Triple G, but with the knockdown to take the point off.
Yeah. What about you?
I think Triple G notices he's getting older in age and his fights are numbered. So I think he's gonna come out and give it all he got. He's gonna throw the big shots. He's gonna take a lot of risk, and I definitely see somebody touching the canvas. I can't say who, but someone is gonna touch the canvas this fight. And I still got Triple G winning. Canelo's a bitch.
Going into it, I had like this bad feeling prior to the whole contaminated meat. I had a bad feeling like, damn, Canelo's gonna do this. But then once you eliminated that out of his system, so to speak, he ain't looking too strong right now. Yeah, he ain't looking like he was looking last year. Now I've kind of swayed to the Triple G. So I'm thinking, and Triple G's gonna catch him early. To be quite honest, I'm calling I
think he's coming out.
I'm calling a KO about 5th round.
Damn,
that's kind of hope so.
And I gotta go on the limb. You know what I'm saying?
And if it does go to fucking the
decisions,
it's definitely gonna be a part 3. I mean, what is the fucking pay-per-view? Like $100?
It's 80, I think.
It's up there. It's like one of the higher.
If you're hosting a fight somewhere, please do not disappoint your host, your guests, your guests, your hosts and your guests by buying standard definition. Please buy high definition.
Please
don't buy standard.
And move your Wi-Fi closer to your receiver if you're gonna use a different.
Yeah, if you're streaming it, don't stream it. Just don't fucking stream it.
Don't airbox in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get drunk and fight your kids.
I guess I'm
talking to myself right now.
Yeah, and also Chocolatito fighting one of the first fights. He got KO'd. He got KO'd hard twice. Well, once, and he got beat by.
Wasn't he like the pound for pound?
He wasn't winning pound for pound, but he was like 45-0, and he took 2 straight L's to a guy that had lost like 7 times already. Soren Visai. The first fight, he knocked him down. They both knocked each other down a few times. They gave a decision to the Asian dude. And then the second one, which I think was about a year ago, he KO'd the shit out of him. But he was still a proven champion out of Nicaragua. After that, you got that Jaime Munguia. He was supposed to have been the one that fought Triple G, but he wasn't ready. He was like 20 from Mexico. He a big-ass Mexican dude, man. And he's a true middleweight. He'll probably end up fighting the loser of this. And in September. If they do a rematch, then he'll fight him in September, the loser probably. But if not, they'll probably have a tune-up fight after losing, and they'll fight him in September again. So that's a good fight to check out.
Think about the Charlos. They've been calling out Triple G.
Yeah, that's who they'll probably win. But then the third fight, David Lemieux, I don't know him. Triple G whooped him. Canadian. Then he went to hair. He's fighting O'Sullivan, which was supposed to could have been another fill-in for Triple G, but they ended up fighting the other dude. But so that's a co-main event, and then of course you got the main event.
Remember David Lemieux doing this shit to try to
get
his fucking hair.
And looking a little chubby in the ring too. But so it's a good call. It's a good card all the way through. Watch the whole thing.
That sounds real good.
Yeah,
like good
champions all over the place, and soon to be champs.
It's not like a Mayweather card where you got Javante Davis on there bullshitting around.
Broner.
That fucking rigged ass fight where he fought the Mexican dude and I don't
know what
the fuck happened.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit.
It's crazy shit.
Y'all got any final takes before we close it out?
I'm having a fight at my house. None of you are invited.
Damn.
I'm going to my cousin's house to watch it. Baby shower, but I got the fight. We're
doing a Cole fight / birthday party at my place. Not my place, but the place I'm going to.
You guys got bets? You'll put bets on
$100 bet on Triple G.
Yeah, me too.
We're probably going to do a pot bet.
I'm going to do one of those too, yeah.
So we'll probably jump in $20 with like probably 20 people. So.
Whoever gets 12.
Yeah. Please don't come at us if you only watch fights on Cinco de Mayo in September 15th weekend. I was at the barbershop earlier and somebody said the winner of this fight should fight Pacquiao because Pacquiao's making a comeback. Pacquiao.
That shit is sold, man.
Do y'all understand weight classes, man? Like Pacquiao's 140, these fools are fighting at 160.
It's like putting fucking Tyson with De La Hoya.
Yeah, people who always say that shit too. Then Muhammad Ali would have beat the shit out of Mayweather. Well, yeah, he outweighed him by fucking 80 pounds.
He's about twice as high.
Yeah. Like, come on, y'all. Be a little smarter when it comes to boxing, all right?
Mayweather ain't coming back.
Google. Just fucking Google.
Yes, please. Google's your friend. Boxrec.com. You can see all the fights.
You know you're going to be at these fucking fight parties and you're going to want to talk boxing, so just fucking Google some shit.
Boxrec.com, Wikipedia, Bad Left Hook.
You can Google who the fucking undercards are and learn some shit about them. Watch some of their fights on YouTube.
I don't know that shit, so I'm going to have to Google it. But y'all Google it. This has been T.G.K. Y'all say your Instagram names. Mine's Garcia Kid _. You can't give out your Instagram?
Can't get married now. Can't get out the Instagram.
De Castigan?
I mean, yeah. I might be tempted to hit a couple likes.
Hey, you gotta respect that. Dave, you wanna?
Cowboy Dave _PEC.
Let's get it.
Yeah, it is.
Leave your comments below. Throw your predictions in there. If someone gets the prediction correct, I'll send y'all something. Not a nude. I'll send y'all like a gift. It could be like some $50 gift card or something. I'll go that deep for the channel. So if y'all predict the right round, though, if it's a knockout in whatever round, or if it's I ain't going with no decision. I ain't taking this. You gotta go on a limb. So go on a limb. You get it right, I'll send you something.
Go on this limb.
And you'll give him something.
I'm gonna go on a couple limbs.